right now. I'm okay. Why are you looking at me like that?
Why is it twice that we need to sing?
You did not. After I get canceled for what you said about Twice, now you're saying...
I thought we were switching a song each time.
I only know 2 that start with... that have 시작해볼까. 시작해볼까.
Oh, Mo.
Hi, welcome. My name is Angelina.
My name is Audrey.
And you're watching an episode of
Kpop Cancelled,
which is our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to us. We have the real stars of the show.
The dogs.
Nobody watches for us. It's just for Kevin and Meisha.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's a pet cam.
He's a little croissant.
He's a shivering little croissant.
A little croissant. So yeah, today I really wanted to do like K-pop first impressions because I've been dying to talk about this for so long.
Okay.
Especially since I got into Ateez because I had them so wrong. Like I had their personalities so wrong. Why are you smiling at me like
I don't
that?
know. I'm just like happy.
Oh, that's good. Ateez makes you that happy?
Yeah.
Aw, she's a real stan. But yeah, and I've also had so many different first impressions of various idols. And I thought it could be fun. It could be good impressions, bad impressions. Mine are mostly terrible. You can be the positivity to balance out.
Okay, I'll try.
My hating ass anti-self.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video.
With friends you don't have.
And you can also follow us on our social media. We've been posting more than usual. You've been posting reels.
I hate doing reels. I hate it. It's a pain.
You're such a boomer.
I'm a millennial.
I know, but she's like trying to post a reel. She's like, I don't know how. I'm like, good Lord. No, it's
hard with your thumb on your phone. It's hard to do.
I find it really hard as well to like
if you don't
edit
have,
things.
Yeah, if you don't have a template.
It's so much easier to just put it on my laptop and edit it on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
When like you just want to scroll through something to cut it.
And it doesn't work. Because your thumb is too big.
It goes like before, it goes after.
Yeah,
but
I hate
anyway,
it.
so
I hate
your struggles are valid.
Okay.
I'm validating them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I have my trusty old telephone here. And we're just going to go through some groups and what we thought of them at first and all of that jazz.
Okay.
Let's start with BLACKPINK. Do you have a first memory?
Well, it was Boombayah. It wasn't Whistle. I heard Boombayah before, and I loved it.
Yeah, you like BLACKPINK. You just don't want to stand them.
No, that's not the case. I like BLACKPINK.
Can you speak louder, please?
Okay. Guys, I like BLACKPINK. I just don't like what is released after the album.
Which is nothing. What do you mean by that?
Nothing. I like all their mini albums.
It's not like they've released so much after the album.
Well,
they released one thing after the album. How could you?
They released another album after the album.
That's the only other album.
Yeah, well, I don't like the album and the other album.
Okay.
I like all their minis.
Okay.
And I don't like the album.
You don't like How You Like That?
No.
Or Ice Cream?
No.
Or Pretty Savage?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. A little tasteless, but fair enough.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. People call me tasteless because I like BLACKPINK music.
And you like NMIX. No.
Nobody calls me tasteless for liking NMIX. All the answers here.
No. I thought it was that.
It might have been.
I thought it was that.
I think it was because I said Pink Venom is Saudi and everyone was like, do you have ears, Angelina? Are you okay? Blink twice if you need help.
Well, I like Pink Venom.
So this is confusing as shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I think I just don't like the album.
Okay.
I didn't listen to the other songs except Pink Venom and Shut Down.
I'm about to fucking lose it.
Why?
Because you didn't even listen to it, so how do you know if you like it?
What do you mean?
You said I didn't even listen to the other songs.
Of Pink Venom and the new album.
So then how can you say you don't like it?
I said I like Pink Venom and Shut Down. I didn't listen to the other songs yet. So.
You said, and I quote, I like BLACKPINK until the album.
Yeah, because I didn't think or thought about Pink Venom.
Okay. Retracted. Yeah, I love Pink Venom. I think it's so good, but everyone else is like, when songs like After Like and what's the other popular songs? Anti-Fragile. When songs like that exist, how can you say Pink Venom is Song of the Year?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyways, what was your first impression?
I liked them.
Okay.
I know, I really liked them, and I was watching Weekly Idol, and when they had their head smashed by the
I remember
the thing,
yeah,
and I liked their personalities. They're funny. At the beginning, Lisa was my bias, and now I don't think I have a bias anymore with them.
Okay,
but yeah.
My first impression, so like you, I heard Boombaya, and then I heard Whistle. I remember watching the music videos, and I was so intrigued because this is YG's new girl group in so long. Like, I think it had been 7 years since they debuted a girl group. And 21 was out of my life, and it was really sad. So I was excited, actually. I think there's like this whole thing that Blackjacks are really not happy with BLACKPINK's debut.
Okay.
Like they were,
yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
but I was so excited. I was beyond the moon excited because, like, you know, I grew up with 21, and then I was just, it was exciting. And then I learned that there was a member from Australia, there's a member from New Zealand, there's a member from Thailand, and it was just so exciting. And I couldn't wait for them to like get to know them better and all that stuff. So I heard Boombaya as well. I heard Whistle, and I've been a fan ever since. However, I remember when Jennie was going through like her lazy dancing scandal and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I had the worst impression of her.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah. I thought like, wow, she like really doesn't appreciate what she has. She doesn't appreciate being an idol. Like, what is she doing? Like, everyone would die to be in her position. Well, that was my second impression.
I was on the other side because she had like rumors for like being in a relationship with Kai, and she broke up with the relationship, and I think she wasn't feeling well. She was sick at the time. Unconfirmed, but I remember that part of her story, and I was like, that's sad that people is legit.
Oh, so you were understanding. You came from a place of empathy. I didn't.
And I was like, at least she's on stage and she's trying to do what she can do.
To be fair, the videos literally showed her just barely doing the choreography. Well, like, she looked very uninterested.
Was it during the stage or during the practice?
No, during the stage.
Okay.
The stage itself.
Okay. Because I remember some other videos, but it's like when she's testing, they're doing the mic test.
Yeah.
Like, is she really dancing? Will she dance her butt off during the test? No.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was mad about that, but there was like compilation videos of like, I think maybe at least 2 performances where she seemed really uninterested, really not into it. So,
but I like them. I like it when they're on variety shows, which they don't do really often anymore.
Like ever.
Ever. So, and yeah, maybe that's why I don't really stay in the fandom. Like,
it's hard to like get to know them, I find. Yeah. Because there's just not as much material available. Like in their debut years, you know, they went on Weekly Idol, like they did stuff like that. Now they feel, maybe it's because I muted them on Instagram. I feel like they're so distanced and so like cut off from everything.
They are, because like they post. Yes,
why?
They post. Yes, they post pictures of themselves with, well, now they're on tour, so it's like backstage pictures.
Yeah.
Before or after the show. But when they are not on tour, they don't have an album in plan or nothing. They're in their hiatus year long. It's only brand Yves Saint Laurent,
That's
Chanel. It's only that they're posting on Instagram. It's really like I'm a business person,
yeah.
and that's my business account.
It just it feels like there's like a disconnect.
Yeah.
Not like disconnect, not a connection to their fans. Just from what I'm feeling. I don't know.
So yeah, but I liked it when they were on Weekly Idol, Knowing Brothers. Did they do Running Man? They did something else. I think
Jenny did Running Man, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, and there's like when they were, it's not Knowing Brothers, but they're like in a house with the moving ears.
I don't know.
There's a clip about that. It's so funny with the moving ears.
I've seen the clip with the moving ears. I just don't know where it's from.
It was another show, but yeah, I liked it.
But now I will admit, like the brand deals, I unfollowed a lot of idols because that's literally all it is, and I really don't care to see that. I miss when Rosie would just like sit there and film herself on her guitar and just like sing a song like that. I love when she does that.
Have you seen the show with Hee Dong-wook?
No.
With Rosie singing? And who
was
was there?
Onyu, yeah.
That was such a good cover.
I don't remember. What did they cover?
Lucky.
They covered a bunch of stuff. She covered Read My Mind by The Killers. Yeah. She covered a song with Onyu.
Lucky, I'm in love with my best friend.
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend.
Yeah.
I think it was a V Live once or an Instagram Live where she was with Lauren and Lauren was playing the guitar next to her and they were just singing songs. And I like a couple of the songs from The Killers, but she sang Read My Mind and I thought it was the most beautiful thing ever.
That's a thing that I kind of miss too. Is V Live doesn't exist anymore. So I feel like we are having a disconnection with the idols itself.
Well, something's gonna replace it.
Yeah, but the only idol that I know that is keeping doing it, not V Live, but live streams, is Chan from Stray Kids.
I see clips of him all the time.
Every day.
He seems like he's really connected with his fans.
He is. Except him, I don't know. Because V Live was like, I had a notification pop up like, okay, Monthlex is on V Live, and then I was watching it, even if I wasn't understanding everything. Yeah. Do you remember Ateez when they debuted? They were on tour for their first little world tour. They did V Live, and people were translating.
In real time,
in real time, and they were like, "What?" And they were talking. And seeing that it was translated, and they were mind blown. It was so funny. But I miss those kind of interactions.
Yeah, some idols do feel a little bit more disconnected. I personally don't really go on V Live all that often. But it just always felt like BLACKPINK was this exclusive group, and they were just they are so high up there. And I do feel a little bit more disconnected, but seeing a lot of concert clips and everything, obviously they don't have to do the same things that they did at debut. They can be a little bit more exclusive and yeah.
Yeah. Oh, next one.
The next group, Ateez.
Okay, so Ateez, they released Pirate King. And they released Hala Hala. But I remember, it's not in a few months after that.
Yeah.
But I remember I was in the basement with my friend. She was watching Hala Hala.
Okay.
And she was watching the performances and everything. And I was like, I feel like I know them. And then she put Pirate King on the screen. And I was like, oh my God, that's them. And then I was kind of proud of knowing that it was them.
Okay, like you knew them before kind of thing.
Before her, because it was always her who was introducing me to groups. And then it was me, so I was super proud. And we're like trying to learn the names and really trying to stand them and see which is the bias. We didn't have a bias at the time. And Wave came out. So we were watching Wave together. Yeah. That's when I thought Sun was Songhwa. I was betrayed by Sun.
Oh no. It's always complicated sometimes.
No, it's because Sun is starting the song, right? But in the video clip, it's Songhwa's face.
Okay.
But it's San's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really see San that often in the video clip, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him.
You don't really see
I
him.
remember Songhwa's clips. He's like in a pool and...
Yeah. So I was thinking that Songhwa was San
Okay.
because we hear the voice of San.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bought the first album. Well, I bought all the albums, but I bought the first album. And do you know what song got me really like, okay, I'm gonna send them?
From
the first album.
From the first album with Pirate King?
Mm-hmm.
Utopia. No, that's not from that album.
It's from Wave album. That's from the third one.
I know. She's gonna get me into an Ateez scandal now. I want to clarify that I knew that before. I'm kidding.
It's because we were talking about Wave. And that's
yeah. So not Pirate King.
No.
Not Treasure.
No. It's the intro.
Okay.
For real, it's the introduction.
The intro.
Yes, because like, okay, it's Maddox who's speaking, but I thought it was Sam at the beginning.
That's a lot of...
Everybody thought it was Sam.
Someone literally put like a lyric video.
And it was Sam.
It said that it was Sam, but it's not Sam.
So I was thinking it was Sam. But when you hear Maddox, the speech that he does.
Yeah.
The waves make me shivering, the sun make us thirsty, and etc. The melody behind it is such like it's a journey, and it's intro into a journey. That, and I was like, okay, that company have a plan for years, and it's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be like a story. It's gonna be a storyline. It's gonna be something epic. It sounds epic. It sounds like a movie. I'm ready. I want to know and hear more. Mm-hmm. And then after that song, it's Twilight, I think. No, it's Pirate King, and then it's Twilight.
Pirate King, Treasure, Twilight.
Yeah. And then I heard Twilight, and I was like, that's it.
She's a stan.
I'm a stan.
My journey with Ateez was a little more complicated. So I had a mutual who did like dance covers and everything, and it was for Wave versus Illusion.
Oh yeah.
So she did like a dance cover of both, and she was just like asking people like, which do you prefer? And I remember hearing Wave, and like it's clear as day that's so much better than Illusion. And I actually streamed Wave quite a bit. Like I would play it in the car. I loved Wave, but I was a BTS stan, so I didn't have room for another boy group. So I've known them since Wave, and then Wonderland came out, and I just got like a bunch of comments from 18. He's like, "Are you gonna review Wonderland?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a try." And I really didn't like it. Like it was too noisy for me. It was too intense for me.
Oh, but it's a journey, you know? It's like one mama way.
Yeah, I really didn't like it at first. I love it now, obviously, but I really didn't like it at first. And then same thing for when they did their 2019 Mama performance. 18s were like, watch the performance. I was like, okay, fine. And then I did, and I haven't looked back since. They
did View.
Yeah, and Goodbye Baby and Blood, Sweat and Tears.
View. They did View.
Baby, goodbye. So anyways, but it's really like specific members that I had completely wrong. Mm-hmm. So first of all, I thought Jongho was like almost in his 30s.
Okay. Well, I can see why you say that.
Yeah, like he's seemed
really
mature. He seemed like he was the oldest member. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Turns out he's not.
He's the youngest.
And then I remember seeing them, I think it was like on Weekly Idol.
Yeah, with Onus?
Onus? No, it wasn't that one. It was like their own full episode. Maybe it wasn't Weekly Idol. There was a white background and everything. Yeah, I think it was Weekly Idol. Mm-hmm. And Yeosang was basically like calling out all the members, and it was supposed to be like a funny thing. He's like, Wooyoung, he unbuttons his shirt too much, and I thought he was such a snitch. He seemed like such a snitch, and I was like, he could fit into the F4 from Boys Over Flowers. Have you seen that drama?
Yeah.
I'm like, he looks like he'd fit so perfectly, and he's kind of snitching on everyone. So I honestly thought he was mean at first. And then, yeah, I was very wrong about that.
Have you seen their show in Australia?
Oh, yeah, that's where I got my intro.
Gang Gang Cockatoo, yeah.
Gang Gang Cockatoo.
Like, the scene with Mingy in the pharmacy.
Oh, my God. Trying to get, like, what was it for, like, diarrhea or something? And he's trying to do it in English. But I should have, that's how I knew Yeosang wasn't who I thought he was originally, because one of his challenges was to go up to people and say hi.
Yeah.
And he was so nervous to do that, like he couldn't do it.
He was jogging
and I'm
like, good morning.
Good morning. So I was like, wow, like I thought this guy was mean and a fucking snitch, and he can't even say hi to people. Like I have him so wrong. So I thought Jongho was old as shit. I thought Yeosang was mean.
I remember I watched, like, not I watched, but I was trying to watch the unit. Is it the unit? The one, the survival show that
Mix
YG did with
Mix 9.
It was Mix 9?
Well, the Ateez members were on Mix 9.
Yeah, because they didn't debut it yet. So
Yeah.
it was like the pre-debut lineup.
Yeah.
I think I don't
you
know
speak
where I'm
louder?
going. I don't know. It's okay.
We don't know where we're going.
I don't know where I'm going.
Cut to the funky transition. And I didn't think Mingy was that tall. Like, because I only noticed Yuno as the tall one.
I'm always mixing. Is Yuno taller than Mingy?
Yes.
He is, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But
But
for
now I'm doubting myself.
Okay.
Because we saw them live and they have platform in their shoes and everybody was at the same height.
Everyone was the same height. That's true. I'm getting memories again. I'm like, oh, we like saw them live. Like what growth, you know? Well, for me anyways, you liked them from the beginning. Me, I've had the wrong impression of them and we finally got to see them live. But
Very
yeah,
lucky.
I was so wrong about Ateez, and yeah, that's it. Shall we move on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the next group is BTS. So you said what you had to say in the last episode.
Go watch the last episode.
Go watch the last episode. My first impression of BTS was that I thought they were really great, amazing dancers, because I saw the dance practice for Boy in Love. Or Boy with Love?
One of
You're
them.
making me a boy with love, in love? Because their newer one is, they have Boy in Love and Boy with love. So I'm trying to sing the new one, but I don't remember what they're saying because they don't say it in the first.
Don't look at me.
Okay. The 2013 one.
Okay.
And that was the extent of it because I was a BAP stan and I didn't have room for another boy group in my heart. But my first impression with ARMY was totally different because you remember Youngjae from BAP?
Mm-hmm.
In That's My Jam, he had orange hair. I remember ARMY were saying that Youngjae was copying V's orange hair. And then that's when I started hating ARMY. I was like, that's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Oh my God, this fandom is terrible. So that's my first impression of ARMY.
I remember, I don't know if I said it, but when I was in France, we were going to the BAP concert and my friends were streaming BTS songs in the house. And I was kind of feeling sad. That's like, I was not feeling sad. I was thinking, okay, BAP had their lawsuit and everything. So BTS came over and babies are like leaving the fandom to become armies.
That's the classic tale.
And I was like, that's sad.
That's literally what happened to me. I stand BAP. And who was there to fill the void? BTS. So I guess I can't say that I blame people because I did the exact same thing. I was a hardcore stan. I hated BTS because I loved BAP. And then I became an ARMY. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's my first impression of both BTS and ARMY. So how about Twice?
Okay, Twice.
Tell me what you want. Tell me
Twice
what you need.
I watched the show, the
16?
16, the show. I was not happy
Okay.
with JYP's decision.
Ooh, for who?
For Momo.
Not Momo.
Because she was out of the competition.
And then they brought her
And
back.
He didn't even brought her back. She was in the crew and he said like, okay, the next spot, I think she was the last person who came in the final lineup. So she was already eliminated.
Yeah.
And there was Somi and another girl, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They were like supposed to be on, like they were the two girls that was supposed to be named. One of them was supposed to be named into the lineup.
But they
and
brought
then he
Momo
said
back.
Momo.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And I was like, you dumb bitch. How dare you to do that? Because Somi was one of my favorites in the show. I know she was really young.
Well, she was young too. I think weren't they the same age?
And she's the magnet, but I don't know. Somi, I always loved Somi since 16.
Pre-debut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like knowing Somi now, I'm glad she has her solo career. Like I do love her songs, but at the same time, like
I'm sad.
I always wonder. It would have been so cool to see what she would have been like in Twice.
Yeah. But I'm happy that she's solo though. Yeah, she does fit well in a group because she was in IOI and she was the center and she fits well. But I'm sad at the fact that she's solo. She have 3 songs. It's a YG problem.
Yeah, the Black label.
She's in a YG problem.
But it's interesting that she had the chance to debut with almost 2 groups, right? Because she was almost in Twice and then she was almost in ITZY.
Yeah.
I think she would have fit ITZY a lot better than she would have fit Twice.
Yeah.
But it's always fun to think about.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Twice.
Anything else about Twice?
I don't know if I watched 16 before or after Ooh Ah. Or I watched it. I've never finished it because it's my problem. I always do that. And then I saw Ooh Ah. And I remembered, oh my God. I don't know. I can't remember. But I know I was mad for Momo. So I think I watched 16 before.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So I watched 16 before. I was mad for Momo. And then in Ooh Ah, she does have her dance break. And that's when I clicked. Then I was like, okay, she deserves it.
She belongs here.
She pulled it really good.
I remember that dance break too. Yeah. Can you guess what my first impression of Twice was?
You didn't like them?
Why is that so predictable?
I don't know.
Am I like that much of a hater?
Yeah. No, she's not, guys. She's not.
You came straight from the horse's mouth. Since you don't like horse expressions. Is that the expression, actually?
I don't know.
Straight from the hornet's nest? Straight from the horse... Fuck, I don't know. I don't remember.
Maybe more honest.
I don't want to lead you into error, into thinking it's a real expression if it's not, so...
Well, I thought pears and oranges was the saying.
Fair enough. So, the thing is, I remember seeing Twice for Cheer Up. Ta-da, baby.
And you thought that they were copying Girls' Generation.
Mm-hmm. I thought Twice.
But you're an SM auntie, so why?
It's interesting that you bring up the fact that I'm an SM auntie, because I wasn't always an SM auntie. Girls' Generation never fit into my SM auntie agenda.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I always
for
thought
you,
they
Girls'
sounded
Generation
different.
doesn't exist in SM.
I always thought they sounded different.
I don't think so. I don't think they sound different.
G, baby, baby, baby. Compare that to like, I'm a killer.
Okay, no, that's the new generation. That's like
exactly.
That's the NCT vibe.
There's a certain year where SM started to sound a little more like everyone in the group in this company. Yeah. Anyways, I always thought Girls' Generation were different, and I didn't really even listen to them after Jessica left, anyways. But I still held that second gen pride in Girls' Generation. So when I saw Twice, and I was just getting into third gen K-pop, I was like, this is blatant plagiarism. How could they wear sports outfits? Like, that's illegal.
It's illegal.
So yeah, I didn't like Twice because I thought they were Girls' Generation copycats. No. Who's there? Cut to the funky transition.
I'm a killer. Na. You think you're real cool, you're not. You know that song?
No.
No. It's Girls' Generation.
What song is it?
You think.
Okay, I literally just said I stopped listening after Jessica left.
I don't know if she was in it.
But then Twice literally got me into girl groups again, because I used to be a boy group stan, remember?
With BTS.
With BTS. Obviously, I always stan BLACKPINK. I always stan 21, Girls' Generation. But, like, I was a boy group stan at the core of me. Like, I loved boy groups.
Well, it was BAP and then BTS.
Like, I stan Big Bang at first. I stan Beast. I stan, like...
Okay, yeah.
I always stan, like, boy groups mostly, majoritarily. And then I watched, like, all of Twice's performances to make, like, all Twice dances are the same video. And just fell in love. And, like, I haven't looked back. I love girl groups. Like, I guess we can credit Twice with that.
Yeah.
For me being a girl group stan.
So thank you, Twice.
For me being a raging misandrist.
What?
A raging misandrist.
Misandrist?
The opposite of misogynist.
Oh my god.
So that's my first impression.
Okay.
Do you have any other groups you want to add?
TXT, yeah. TXT.
What was your first impression?
I didn't want to listen to them.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they were the first boy group after BTS. They were like the second group from Big Hit at the time. And people were like praising and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to.
I think I kind of got that as well. Like, because they're from
Big Hit,
they're getting the support.
Yeah.
Without even really knowing them yet.
Yeah. And I didn't like the sound that they had. It was really like childish.
Well, I'm a dog.
Yeah.
Woof, woof. I don't remember how the song goes.
And I was like, no, that's cringe. And people likes it because it's from Big Hit. It's not fair.
Nah. Yeah.
It's not fair. And yeah, but I like Loser Lover. And that's when I was like, okay, no, they're good.
It was I Know I Love You.
Oh yeah, true. I thought it was the same song. Oh no, it's after that. Yeah.
Because I remember
I Know I Love You.
I sent you I Know I Love You.
I like more I Know I Love You than Loser Lover.
Yeah, because I remember sending you Loser Lover as well. And you're like, said, oh, it's good, but...
I think I said Loser Lover because my background desktop is a Loser Lover, but it's not from TXT because it's there since before.
It's from It.
That one?
The movie?
Yeah. But again, TXT, I don't know the guys. I don't really pay attention to them. I listen to Loser Lover, the version with PH1.
I Know I Love You.
I Know I Love You. Why am I saying that? Rewind.
Yeah, the version with PH1.
I listened to the version with PH1, and I'm sorry, but I don't really know Good Boy Gone Bad. I don't like it.
A Good Boy Gone Bad. I didn't love it either. But would you credit me with introducing you to TXT?
Sure.
With I Know I Love You?
Sure.
I literally put that I Know I Love You, the PH1 version, just for you.
Yeah,
because I love all versions, so it doesn't matter.
If it's not that version, I'm so mixed up in my head.
Like singing the wrong things.
Yeah.
My favorite version is the Mod Sun version. I want a tattoo that says "We count stars in the ceiling." I think that'd be so cute.
That's cute.
But then I'm like, do I want another K-pop tattoo? Like, that's kind of cringe. It's not cringe. I tell myself it's cringe, but it's really not cringe. I just love that lyric so much. But yeah, my first impression was, of course, well, they're only getting support because of BTS. And I didn't like their debut songs whatsoever.
What is the debut song? Crown? Is it Crown?
Maybe, but like Crown, Cat and Dog.
Yeah, I don't. It
wasn't
like
my
that.
thing,
No.
but I do really like the direction that they're going now. Ever since I Know I Love You,
Yeah,
and I really did like Loser Equals Lover. There's a couple songs in between that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I'm still excited for their next song.
Oh, it's
coming out on my birthday.
Right? Really?
On my birthday, yeah.
Oh.
TXT is giving me a birthday gift. Oh. I hope it's good.
Me too.
It'll probably be released by the time this is out.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday then.
Thank you. Happy birthday,
Angelina.
생일 축하합니다.
생일 축하합니다.
사랑하는 우리 Angelina.
생일 축하합니다.
Thank you, everyone.
Do you share your birthday with an idol? Like the same...
No, I don't think so.
I do.
Who?
I have a twin, a real twin.
Who's your twin?
JB.
Okay.
Like twin.
Same day?
Same day, same year. It's
no
my
way.
twin. Yeah.
Idols born on January.
Now people know my age.
Oh, Kino from Pentagon.
Oh.
Taeyong from I don't know how it's anyways. Taeyong from Gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Seunghan from Atbo.
Oh. So Fortune.
Who would have known?
And so except Pentagon.
Yeah, those are the 3 idols. Should I check your birthday?
I think it's only JB, and I think there's a girl too.
We're both born in January, by the way.
Yeah.
January babies.
I think a girl from NMIX. Is it?
There's literally Mitra Jin from Epic High.
For vrai?
Mitra Jin from Epic High.
Ah! He's not a 94.
No, the same day.
Yeah, Ginny from
LXIA.
Okay.
Alice Vicious, a soloist. JB. Ginny from Icea Pocket Girls. Okay, there's a Inbin from CLC.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Shuha from G Idol.
Uh-huh.
Chloe from Signature. Belle from Z Girls.
Damn,
there's
popular.
So many.
Only
and
one guy.
Me, there's like 3.
One guy. 2 guys.
I don't think there's a lot of Aquarius idols. I don't know.
True.
I don't know that for a
Aquarius,
fact.
that's true.
I'm an Aquarius. You're a Capricorn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Name Aquarius idols down below. I'm really curious. Because I feel like I don't see them that often. But who knows?
Mia is an Aquarius.
Mia?
It was her birthday yesterday, I think. So is she? Are we in the Aquarius season or we're still in the Capricorn season?
I wish I knew better. Wait. Aquarius.
I think it's
season.
from the 21.
January 20th.
Okay. Or
so
what?
We
so
are
she's still
14. She's a
so
Capricorn.
she's still a Capricorn.
I totally forgot what we were even talking about to begin with.
We were talking about TXT and their song for
they're
now.
releasing a song on my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's our impressions of TXT.
But for their new song, I still think that I Know I Love You is the best song that they released.
I Know I Love You is amazing.
They can't top it.
She said it. I did it.
No, for
her.
For
her
me,
personally?
they can't top.
Yeah.
I Know I Love You.
No, I Know I Love You. I love all the versions. It's just beautiful.
It's
actually, I remember liking their song Run Away. It's so magical. You'll have to listen to it later.
Okay.
Run away, run away, run away with me. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just so magical. I love it. Okay. So
you'll have to play it for me.
I will.
Okay.
Don't worry. So, next group.
Oh, NCT.
Go ahead.
So, NCT.
This seems like it's going to be a lot.
It's a journey. Okay, so NCT, I think I talked about it. But at first I didn't want it to be near from any NCT project ever.
Because it was too complicated?
It was too complicated.
Okay.
They started with NCT U, and then they released a few songs with NCT U, and then NCT 127 debuted, and then it was NCT Dream, and then people were added to NCT 127. People from NCT Dream were supposed to graduate, and it was such a big mess. I was like, I will never get attached to one of those groups ever. And then Make-A-Wish released.
That late?
Yeah, that late.
Jeez, oh my god. That came out in like what, 2020?
2020. Yeah.
That's late.
That's the song that wrecked me.
I would have thought you were a fan for a long time.
No.
Damn.
I'm a baby and citizen.
I really didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So Make-A-Wish released. I was all eyes for
Lucas. R.I.P.
But Do-young is in that
unit.
And he was my second bias.
Okay.
And then I fell in love with Do-young.
Now he's your bias.
He's my bias.
Now you're collecting him.
I'm collecting him. He's the only idol that I'm collecting him. Like fully. All like if they release an album, I will only connect him.
Yeah.
Because I find it's easier. Well, he's expensive, kind of.
Well,
But it's
Lucas
easier.
was expensive, wasn't he? But I bet he's not anymore.
Yo, like
He's
he
not.
was super expensive, and then he dropped at $3 on Mercury.
It reminds me of when you bought that BAP album and you pulled Himchan. Like, where's the market for these people? Like, can you even trade that at this point? Like,
No.
That's why I was so reluctant to start like collecting photo cards, because I'm like, yeah, sure, I could sell them now, but what if the unspeakable happens? I'm gonna be stuck with all this shit, and no one's gonna want to trade.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
She pulled Himchan out of everybody.
You know what?
What?
Because I pulled just one card in the hotel room, and we came back from at home, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to put it in my binder.
Yeah.
And I found another card.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I have two cards.
At
in that
least,
album.
at least.
So I don't only have Himchan. But yeah. Yeah. But Doyoung. And then Doyoung is in 127. So that's my rule for me. I'm only buying 127 stuff. And when they do their end of year album, which they didn't do this year. I don't know when it's coming.
Oh, weird.
Like the NCT.
Yeah. Like Resonance.
Yeah, they didn't do it this year. So I don't know what's happening. SM again. What's happening?
My first impression was pretty similar, just that it's complicated as hell. But looking back, it's not like that complicated. But when you're first getting into it, you're like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Still to these days, I'm still learning names and faces.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
Because I'm bad with that. I'm really bad. And they're 23.
Yeah.
And I think they will debut another unit.
Maybe.
With Songchan and Shotaro.
That's kind of what's fun about SM though, is that they do projects like that. And like, it's everything you could dream of. Like having these groups, intergroup mixing and all that stuff.
That's why I like SM.
I know. I just wish I loved their sound more, because it really is a dream. Like EXO. My first impression was just, I don't even remember. Why are we even talking about it? What's your first impression? Because I don't fully remember.
Okay, my first impression was, I think it's one of them that is like, I didn't like them at first and now I like them.
Okay.
So at first, I guess it was my toxic self when I was younger.
You say you were toxic, and then you say the least offensive thing. So like, I think we're on different levels here of toxic, but go ahead.
So did EXO debuted after BAP?
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't like them because they were aliens and BAP were aliens too.
Okay.
So again, a bit like BTS, but BTS it wasn't a big company at the time. Big Hit was an underdog, but with EXO, SM is a big company. So I was like, that's so sad that those guys are the same concept as my fave, but they have so much more recognition because they are from fucking SM, and I didn't like them because of that.
To be fair, SM really did the extraterrestrial thing much better.
Yeah.
Because BAP's concept was so silly if you think back to it. Like we came down to earth to hear girls screaming. Like, come on. Yeah. That's pretty cringe.
Yeah, they did the concept better.
Well, SM was able to create like a cool world at first, where like it made sense, whereas BAP, they just said they were aliens, but like we didn't really see that manifested within their music videos or any deeper than that. So it's interesting.
But yeah, EXO, I didn't like them at first, but it was just me keeping myself distance from them.
Well, yeah, we were BAP stans. Yeah, that's all we knew.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and then Coco Pop came.
Shimmy, shimmy, Coco Pop. I think I like it.
I love that song.
I hated it at first, but now I don't mind listening to it.
Yeah. So, and I think EXO was kind of the BTS at the time. they were so big that everybody was with EXO, only talking about EXO.
EXO was huge.
They won like albums of the years for like 5 years consecutively.
But to this day, people are still covering EXO choreography.
Like,
like
they were so big.
Huge.
So I think I drained myself out from not liking them, and seeing them all the time. I was like, okay, I can't no more.
They're too much.
Too much. And now it's BTS. That is like only BTS,
the biggest,
BTS, and then I'm just like, I can't no more. It's too much for me.
Okay. You hate what's popular.
Yeah. I do.
I guess that's it for EXO.
I don't have anything else.
I think they're having a comeback when whoever comes back.
Baekhyun. 2023 will be a good year.
I hope so too. But I'm more toxic than you, so
it's gonna be a good year.
I have my reservations. But let's talk about 17.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say about 17, but go first.
I love 17. I always listen to 17 since debut.
Okay.
But I was in that period of time during university when I was only putting a playlist on YouTube with K-pop groups.
Yeah, you were listening to things,
I was
but not
listening,
knowing.
but not knowing it was them. My friend was such in the 17 era. I knew Ulgo Shimchiana. I can't say it now. Ulgo Shimchiana. And she was listening to it, and she was listening to Boom Boom. And I was like, oh my God, I know those songs. Who are they? And she was like, 17. Okay. So we watched K-pop shows, and I fell in love with the dancing. It's such a classic. Everybody does and say that, but I fell in love with their presence.
Yeah. They really are in sync.
They are in sync.
When we went to the concert,
they have such a good stage presence.
When we went to the concert, we couldn't really see them, but those dots on the floor looked very in sync.
You didn't brought your glasses, right?
Were they dots to you?
No.
Okay, then.
But yeah, and I remember we were kind of fighting for the bias thing.
Oh no.
No, you can't bias him. It's my bias. And she was double biasing Wonu and Mingyu. And it was like, okay then. But who's he? I was like always going back to the 8, not knowing who he was. And she was like, that's the 8. So we watched like variety shows for 17 and stuff. And Weekly Idol, Knowing Brothers and stuff. And even is like, he's on the quieter side. I relate with him a lot.
She's quiet.
I'm really quiet. I'm quiet. And he's funny. I like his giggles.
I still need to get to know them better because he is quiet. So I haven't really noticed him all that much.
Yeah.
But truthfully, when people were talking about 17, you know, the whole like stereotype, not stereotype, but like the whole misunderstanding is like, why are they called 17 when they're 13 members? Yeah. I never thought they were 13 members. I always thought they had 21 members. So there was this group back in the day and they just randomly had like so many members. And because 17 is a big enough number, I'm like, that must be that group. Like, I don't know why. I don't even know the name of that old group that had like 21 members. But I just assumed it was 17. So I always thought they were very numerous. I mean, they are, but I thought they were more numerous. So I mistook them for a totally different group. And then I made carrot friends who kept trying to shove them down my throat. Which pushed me away, honestly, at first. Because, like, I had you and Marin, my other carrot friend. And it would just be like, okay, I'm going to quiz you on their faces. And
oh, that's stressful, though.
I love her, though. But it was fun. It was hard, though.
It's hard.
It's hard to really memorize their faces. And I really didn't like the music that they had. And I know people are going to say they have so much in their discography, but what I was listening to, I just didn't really like it. But then, what song was it? Rock With You?
Yeah.
Rock With You came out, and I was like,
Rock With You or Ready to Love?
Which came first?
Ready to Love.
Ready to Love. Yes, it was Ready to Love came out. And I was like, I like this. I like the music video. Then Rock With You came out and I liked that too. And then I discovered Game Boy.
Yeah, but that's their era when they're in Hybe.
I guess I like Hybe 17, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not unfortunately, but I just prefer that.
But yeah, I really like
Except for Home Run.
They
were in Hybe at the time. Weren't they?
No.
Home Run.
Yeah, it was still Pledis.
Hybe. No?
No.
Are you
Left
sure?
and Right. Well, wait. Left and Right was before Home Run. Yeah, so yeah, they were in... no, I think Pledis still did Home Run. Because I remember, if you watch the music videos, Ready to Love is such, like, not filmed as it was before. It's not the same... It's like if it's not the same crew who knew the members well. So it
felt like a YG music video.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think Home Run was Hybe, though.
You think?
It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, I like their newer songs. And we saw them in concert. So I had to double down and really listen. And listen.
You're such a good friend because you did it.
Oh, thank you.
No, but it's true because when I bought the tickets, when I asked you if you want to come, you said, sure, I'll come with you. But you were in the era that you were like trying to know them.
I knew 3 songs.
Yeah. So you were like in your baby steps.
My baby carrot.
Your baby carrot era. Like baby carrot.
Yeah.
And like we bought the tickets and it was really expensive because I panicked. It's my fault.
Should we tell the story? So she buys the tickets. I'm like, sure. Like in my head, I thought like $80 max. Or no.
Whoa, $80.
I thought they would be $80 tickets, but my max was like, okay, I think $150.
Yeah.
It's not going to be more than that, right? So then she comes back to me and she's like, okay, I got them for $350. I'm like, oh,
together?
That's a lot, but you know what, whatever. And I'm like, so $350 for 2 tickets. She's like, no, $350 each ticket. And I had a fucking breakdown. I was like, oh my God, like that's an investment. Like I know 3 songs. What's going on?
I'm so mad at myself. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I registered for the pre-sale ticket for the fandom pre-sale, but not the fandom, but the Ticketmaster fan pre-sale ticket. And they didn't send me the code.
Okay.
So
that's why.
Yeah.
No.
So I was panicking and I was keeping refreshing the thing, and it was like the sale was at 3, and I was looking at the thing at like 1 or 2, and there was like 10 seats left, but it was the fucking platinum pre-sale happening.
It was ridiculous because,
and it was on the top of the 3rd floor.
Yeah, $350, and I'll insert a clip of the view we had.
Yeah, I'm so mad. And then I still didn't have the code, so I was like, okay, at least I have tickets. But the next day when it's available for everybody,
I went and looked and I'm like, there's literally tickets for $100
at a better view
and everything.
I was so mad at myself. So mad. And I was trying to be positive and say to myself, at least you can go, you'll see them.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't buy 2 other tickets at $100 and don't have the guarantee to sell those fucking tickets.
Yeah.
So I kept the...
It was worth it though.
Yeah.
We made great memories.
Yeah.
It was very fun. It was so hot in that theater.
Oh, it was.
And they kept being like, it's done now. And I was like, okay.
You got Adu Nice.
I got Adu Nice like 8 times. No, I got Boom Boom.
Boom Boom.
And then Aju Nice.
It wasn't Boom Boom.
Yeah. They did 2 songs like 20 times.
Yeah.
I think it was Boom Boom. No, not Boom Boom.
Didn't
not
do
Boom
Boom
Boom. What
Boom.
was it? Shoot?
Snap Shoot.
Snap Shoot.
Snap Shoot. Na, na, ooh, ooh, ooh.
It was fun though because they were very interactive with the
them.
rich people at the bottom.
They kept taking pictures.
Yeah, it was fun to see like they have fans sing and everything, so that was cool. Compared to like
loud.
compared to Stromae, he didn't have any fucking screens. Literally, we left a little early, and there was actually one song left, and we just like stood there listening to it because it was the same as if we were in our seats.
Yeah.
So
Like we're saying that we didn't really saw 17.
But we didn't see Stromae. He could have been a random guy. And
with the same height, and it's gonna be the same person.
But we did discover Shoma Josie.
Yeah. Oh,
which was amazing.
Great. She's great.
She opened for him. And
go stream her.
Yeah. John Cena.
Oh, my
now
God.
you want to act tough like John Cena. Used to be cool. He used to come through. So, yeah. I didn't love 17 at first. And then I was just like in such like an existential crisis at that point because I'm like,
I'm feeling kind of sorry, but at the same time I'm not, because I'm so proud that you like them now.
Yeah, I'd go again. We'll go again when they come back, and
it's gonna be a stadium. I'm scared. I like the fact that they want to do a bigger venue.
Yeah,
but if it's a bigger venue, it's less view for us.
Unless we want to like invest like $1,000 each.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous.
But I'm past that age.
What do you mean?
I'm not living in the era that I need to be VIP.
Yeah, well, it was my first concert, so I don't know, but
yeah, well, I've never done that. But
I couldn't handle being general admission.
I couldn't be VIP in the pit,
because then like you have to be there so early. I couldn't be able to fight with people.
No.
I think where we were for Ateez was pretty good. Yeah. We could have been a little bit closer, but it was...
Yeah,
I'm fine with
If
that.
you're too closer, you
see them from the side.
Yeah.
I think one thing over.
Okay, so 1-9.
We were in 110. I think 109 would be good. But I loved that we were on the side. Yeah. Because I could like move out of your way a little bit. Yeah. And have more space.
To dance.
Yeah. I think that's basically it for our first impressions.
Sure. Do you have other?
No. I mean, like we could name like literally anyone Itzy. Yeah. But I don't know if we have anything like pertinent to say. So if we think of anything, we could do a part 2. We keep saying that we never have done a part 2 so far.
True. Yeah, we did the Kpop villain, did we?
We did actually.
Yeah, we did a part 2 for that.
And then the next episode is going to be episode 10, so we should think of something special to do for episode 10. Okay. You guys can leave us comments as well. Okay. We probably would have filmed it by the time they see this one, but it's okay.
No, maybe not.
Who knows? So thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video
with friends you don't have.
We're going to go see Megan tonight.
Oh my God, I'm so like curious about it. I see so much stuff for that. Yeah. And people are like laughing, and I'm like, but it's an horror movie. But it's like,
I'm curious about it too. Curious. I've been avoiding spoilers and trailers. So we'll see you next time.
Bye. My heart will go wrong. The TikTok that you sent me.
What was it?
Heart Will Go On for Titanic by Celine Dion, but in Australian accent.
For across the distance. That's not quite Australian.
Go on.
Near, far, wherever you are.
I love it. I want to be Australian.
But she hates Celine Dion, so...
No, I don't hate Celine Dion.
If you hate My Heart Will Go On, that's basically the same as hating Celine Dion, so...
No.
Yes.
No, it's not
literally her best song.
No, it's not.
What is her best song, then? You
the
can't
ones
even
in
name
French.
One. You don't even know the titles of them!
Je ne vous oublie pas. Non, jamais. Vous êtes au creux de moi. Mon avenir et tout ce que j'ai fait.